Hello, welcome to 1111, which is a segment from my podcast where I talk about a topic for 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Because it's an angel number and it's lit. Anyways, I've been reading this book. If you want to look at the book that I'm reading, go on my YouTube, but it's called You Are Here for Now. And it's like this squarish book, and it has like a lot of words or like blank pages and stuff, and it's really cool. And I read this chapter. You can do it probably, and it put a lot of things into perspective for me, as in like the way that I've been viewing life lately, and like my philosophy or like my cute little imagination that I've made up about my life. And I've been like, okay, how have you been trying to like pick apart the things throughout your day to, you know, feel like it's a miracle? One, like breathing. Breathing is so insane to being able to like digest food and like, being able to like process foods. Crazy. Three, I feel like our body being able to like heal itself, like protect yourself from the sun. It's crazy. Like it's absolutely insane. And I feel like I take all of these things for granted. I get stressed out about silly little things that don't even matter, that won't even matter in like a year or less than a year. I, get sad over people who are no longer in my life, who probably also won't matter in less than a year. I sometimes feel like being able to, like, kind of like stop and look around and be grateful for what we have and for what we've earned and for what we've worked for and for the people who love us and for the people who are there for us and for it can be anybody. It doesn't have to be a whole lot of people. It can be your chosen family, whatever it is. Really be like cautious about how you decide to view all of these things and how you decide to show uh gratefulness grateful sorry, the word is not in my brain right now. To show gratefulness towards all of these things, because I feel like if we move throughout our days, or if we move for right now, and we're like, whoa, it's so lit, like I get to live life, like it's so lit, like I get to be alive during this time. I feel like I've been viewing life as like I'm here in the perfect time, and every decision that I've made has obviously not been perfect, but it has been perfect enough to where I've been getting deja vu. I got deja vu like Monday, the most insane feeling ever. Like I loved it. Like it really kind of like made me feel so okay. So like deja vu for me, um, it means it's like a sign from the universe telling you that you're on the right path, and you're going the right way. It also mean I feel like it can also mean that since we've been here before, this is just being like, oh, this is you've been here before, so like you obviously remember this. Um, I don't know. Those are just some ideas for deja vu. But for me, every time that I see deja vu or an angel number, I feel like it's kind of like the universe's way of telling me like you're going on the right path. Or like my ancestors, I feel like my ancestors can be giving me those signs as well. So I love that. It's lit. Like appreciating those moments of like having deja vu, of feeling emotions. Like we're mammals. We're the only mammals that are able to like communicate, like talking with so many different people and like so many other different like mammals and stuff. You know what I mean? Like we're the only ones who are able to process emotions and like actually, express them in an artistic way. I feel like that is so insane and so beautiful, and like we cannot take those things for granted. Like I feel like once we realized that we create so many things, we literally created fire. Hello, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, that's insane. We literally created fire. Fire. And you're like worrying about a test, or like you're worried about texting someone back, or like ghosting someone, or you're worried about like ending your relationship or texting your crush. Bro, we created fire. Come on. Come on, buddy. Anything is possible once you're like, I created fire. Like, my ancestors have, my ancestors are Native Americans and Mexican. They've done crazy things. And it's like, I'm scared to move out, and I'm scared to join a CrossFit team. I'm like, girl, I don't want to say, like, oh, just stop doubting yourself and like get over it, because I doubt myself a lot, and I've been very insecure about certain things, but I have I do tend to like push myself out there. I've been kind of like YOLOing lately. Kind of like reminding yourself that like your parents are gonna die and you only live once really helps me. Like, come on, girl. I know, like, I would hate for someone to take that advice and do it negatively, but just be safe and like, don't do anything crazy. Like, come on. I feel like for me, I don't like doing like crazy, crazy stuff or like crazy, crazy drugs, just because I like really respect my body in a way where like I try to work out and eat healthy, and I feel like a lot of media intake and crazy like drugs. I feel like for me it really like damages my relationship with like how I want to be grateful for my life and stuff like that. I'm not saying that if you do if you do crazy drugs, you're not respecting your life. I think it's really just a conscious decision, and it's kind of just like whatever you want. Like, I'm not want to tell you that you don't respect anything. That's just how I view my life. But like, a little Molly won't. Just kidding, just kidding. JK, 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 JK. Um, but yeah, like for me, I'm like, live your life however you want. Like, we each get to this. Also, like, isn't it crazy that we all get to like do like our own thing? Like, we're all, it's like someone's able to do art, someone's able to do construction, someone's able to do welding, someone's able to be a plumber, someone's able to like, um, be a lawyer, someone's able to like make laws and stuff. Like, that's crazy. And then someone's able to like look for bees and like, take pictures of cute little animals, like take pictures of ladybugs. Can you imagine like your job being like a ladybug? Like, I take pictures of ladybugs, and like I work at the butterfly pavilion. That would be so adorable. But like, what I'm trying to get at is like, anything is possible, and like whatever you can imagine you can do, because we literally created fire. Like, that is the end. Like, have courage, you created fire. Text your crush, you created fire. Apply for the job, you created fire. Go to the party, you created fire. Talk to the cute person over there, you created fire. Like, anything's possible, bud. You created fire, right? And then check this out. We are basically just like, apparently, like, from what anyone has tried to gather and like evidence and whatever, we're the only planet with life in it. The only one. The only, out of every single galaxy, which I don't really believe that. I believe that like we're our own galaxy and we can't see past our own, or whatever it is. Like, I do believe in life outside of our galaxy. Like, girl, come on, be for real. But from scientifically or whatever, we're the only planet with life. We're the only planet that can have TikTok, that can have bidets. We have movies that talk about cartoons with cars. We have like Adam Sandler. We have Jennifer Lopez. Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj. Like, RuPaul's Drag. Like, we literally are the only planet that has all of these crazy things that like humans have created, right? How is that not like the most insane like thing ever? And like I sometimes feel like we take all of those things for granted, that we don't appreciate the fact that we're alive and we can do anything we want, because obviously like we can chase our dreams or whatever. Like nothing is out of reach, because we're literally the only planet with life. We only have like, girl, do what you want and like follow your dreams and do create your wildest dreams a reality, because they're not dreams. If you can envision it, you've probably lived there. You've probably been there before in your past lives. That's why you're able to envision it, and you're like, okay, I've done this before. Let me do it again. And then boom, confidence, and like you're knock it out of the park, bae. Knock it out of the park. Anyways, love you. Be safe.